Hi friends, and welcome to Vlogmas day 4. How exciting, we've done so much already together, and basically today I thought we could talk about some toy organisation and we're going to do toy decluttering together. So although I am cheating a little bit because I'm going to show you some footage that I did of my toy decluttering a couple of weeks ago before we put the Christmas tree up. I just wanted to get it like a little bit sorted, and I know how much he's getting during December. I thought it was a good idea to sort it out, so you'll see that first. Before we jump into it though, if you do want to see this type of content, if you like clean with me's, traveling and like doing fun things with children, if you also love a mum comedy shorts, then this is the place for you. Do hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. It really goes a long way. Amazing. So I'm going to show you guys first the footage that I did in terms of decluttering. Let's declutter toys together. I'm also going to take you around the house and basically show you what toys I've got left. So before I do though, there's somebody who did point this out last time I did some toy decluttering, that kids will find it traumatic if you just throw away their things, and I totally get that. What I'm trying to say here is when we're decluttering, I very much recommend that you actually store away, or like whether it's toy rotation, whether it's like you wanting to donate things to charity, whether you want to donate it to other kids in the family. All I'm saying is that you should probably store away, put away some toys for, let's say, a couple of weeks, or put together like a timeline that you think is basically valuable to you and your family. But I would usually do it around three to 4 months, because I've got the space. I've got a shed, I've got an attic, I've got a garage that I could put this stuff into. But basically I'll put that stuff away, and if and only if my son doesn't ask for it back, then I would donate it. So there are some things that I know that get broken, that get thrown straight away. And there are some things that I also donate that I know for a fact he didn't play with even when he did first get it, you know. So you can tell what your child likes and doesn't like, right? So basically what I'm saying is, don't traumatize your kids. When there is only a select few options, they don't feel so overwhelmed with things. And therefore by putting toys away, and therefore decluttering, you are able to help them out a little bit, help them play with things a little bit more. So I've noticed that, I'll show you in a second, that basically we've been playing with the train set a bit more since I've decluttered, and there's actually space to do so as well. I do apologise for the noise, by the way. It's my tortoise. Believe it or not, I do have a tortoise in the house as well. So yeah, basically let me show you the footage of the decluttering I've done before and meet you back here after that. So we are back in the present day, and I'm showing you my tortoise moving around. She likes the warmth, so she's got the heater, she's got the light, which is UV, because they need sunshine for their nice shell. And basically I need to feed her today, so let's do that together quickly before I basically show you the rest of the toys, and we'll talk about organization. So after all that decluttering, basically, that means that we got space to be able to, like, you know, play the trains on the floor, and now there's some room to actually have some fresh stuff as well. I have noticed that the last few weeks my son did get a bit bored in general, so I think it'll be nice to get some fresh stuff in December. And basically, let's talk about the train set. So basically, that's a toy that we've been playing for years, and I very much recommend it from like the age of 1, if not earlier, especially like the wooden train and train track that I'm showing you now. But also, like, now that he's 4, nearly 5, we're still playing it, and he absolutely loves it, so it's definitely a favourite. What I've done in the past and now basically is bought myself like a big basket, an owl, I think this is, from IKEA. I think it was around £25, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, when we have to put it away, and it's usually towards the end of the day, you know, you take it all out, you don't want it on the floor, and it does take a bit of space because it's a train track, so it's so easy just to like take it all apart and throw it into this basket. So basically a very good investment if you want like a basket to just like throw toys into and not worry about them, have them out of the way, especially because I've got a dog as well. He likes to munch on things, so he chews things up. So especially when he was a puppy, it was a way to get these things away from him as well. So as well as keeping it tidy, is just really nice organization piece, and it's so cute. Look at this owl, the fact that it's green as well, such a nice fun color. The other toy organization like piece that I thought was worth showing you, especially at this time of year when it's like so Christmassy, like full of hampers and festive foods, and you might have got a gift for basically from like a family member or friends, and it's basically like a wicker basket full of goodies. So if that does happen, or if you've got some old ones that you've used and reused in the past, you can also use this for toys. So I think at the moment I've got some stuffed toys in here which are all like Christmassy. I once again keeping them away from the dog because he seems to like steal them away and start chewing them up. But basically this is a really good safe place to keep them after kids have played with stuff, and just put it away. And whether it's putting it under the tree to make it look nice, or to put it in the corner of the room basically and out of the way, I just thought it's just a really great way to repurpose something, especially if you've got lots and lots of toys coming your way this December. So talking about repurposing stuff, so it's not the nicest room in the house because we know that we're going to be breaking down this wall, and basically the French patio doors are not going to be here much longer because we're planning an extension from spring next year. A long time coming, trust me. So basically we're breaking down some walls. We've got an extension with like kitchen, dining room and lounge area, so we can't wait. But it also means that I've repurposed an old piece of furniture, which is actually a shoebox. You would have seen me declutter this. It's full of toys. There's a little bit of room. I just need to like organize it again. Look, it's been a couple of weeks, so we have been like dipping in, dipping out, but it still closes. So that's exactly what I want for this season, to be able to close it and like not see the mess inside. But basically I used a shoebox. So the idea is like, no matter where you get your organization skills or ideas, like have a think about repurposing something that's actually meant to be for something else. The fact that this is a shoebox, I will no doubt DIY this next year when basically we've got the extension so that it coordinates with the rest of the decor, because currently it's like a dark wood, so I'll show you. So currently it's like a dark wood, so what I'm thinking about doing is basically sand this down and re-varnish it a different colour, or maybe I'll go for white which is nice and easy. But basically, because it's such good quality, the other thing that you can do is either go to charity shops, you know, second-hand stores and things like that, and thrift a shoebox or a chest like this and then DIY it, or just go on your Facebook groups, you know, marketplace, or I have a local Facebook group where people give things away for free. Definitely don't forget to thrift. So I promised to share with you games, and that's what I'm doing. So this section is all about board games and things. So basically, let's start off with quite a different one. So not essentially a board game, but a game that you can play on tabletop and basically play with the whole family. It's full of magnets, and the idea is to make sure that your magnet that you put down doesn't get magnetized and attracted by other magnets, otherwise you have to pick up. So the idea is that you don't have any left. This one's really super competitive, really easy to play, so my son really likes it as well, and it's just a really fun game that's quite different, you know, something that I wouldn't associate people having in their house already. So that's definitely a one. It's called Magnetism, so a very fun one. This board game, the Gruffalo board game, I've jabbered on about this one for many a year, and I very much recommend it. We love playing this. Comes out every Christmas, if not more as well. But yeah, basically it's a good one for kids. You can make it as easy or as hard as you need to, depending on their age. And the fact that it's Gruffalo is perfect for that age range between, like, I'd say 2 or 3 years of age onwards to about 6, 7. So definitely perfect for that. Pencil nose is a great one for the whole family, no matter the age. It's something different, it's fun. You basically look silly because you've got a nose poking out of a pen poking out of your nose. You put like these glasses on with a pen as well, and then you have to try and draw something with your whole face onto this board, and people have to guess what it is. Really silly, but so much fun, and everybody can get involved no matter the age. So definitely recommend this one if you don't have it already. Scrabble. Obviously we adults love Scrabble, but now that my son started to learn how to read, especially like 2, 3 and 4 letter words, Scrabble is perfect to get him to like read the letters and actually make up words as well, or understand what their spelling is. I know that he's coming up to 5, but the fact that he's only started reception and already loving to read, he's asking me to read things like the little booklets that he brings back from school. It's super cute basically, and Scrabble is just like an educational one for sure. And basically a puzzle, Gruffalo puzzle. My son didn't like them when he was younger, but now that he is a little bit older, now that he's 4, 4.5, I do find that he's getting a little bit more interested in puzzles. And we've got not only the Gruffalo one, but also the Minecraft one. We're big fans of Minecraft. We're a gamer family. So yeah, definitely loving the Minecraft ones. I also took this on holiday and got the whole family involved as well. So that was really fun during the summer. And I definitely want to do that again during Christmas. And then Buckaroo. By the way, most of these have been from either charity shops or eBay, or they might have been gifted as well by family members. But what I'm saying is that shop around, go to your charity shops, your thrift stores, and basically don't forget to buy secondhand. So this is Buckaroo. A really fun one, quite nostalgic as well, because I find that like both me and my husband played it when we were younger, and it's definitely one of those kid games that have been around for years and years. We also like SpongeBob, and we've got a Connect 4 that we managed to grab from a charity shop. Really nice and easy, really good for any age as well, even if you like mess about with it, in terms of like my son loved to like be competitive and put as many like pieces into the Connect 4 rather than actually play the Connect 4, if that makes sense. So the quicker you get all your pieces in, the more you win. Basically the person wins. My husband has requested to play Snakes and Ladders later on today, so that's definitely a nice family one where everybody can get involved as well. And actually for Christmas, don't tell the little one, but we are getting a 3D Snakes and Ladders. Again, it was secondhand as well as this one. So this one's a Disney one, so really fun. And I'm looking forward to trying out the 3D one with actual slides on it. Then we've got Guess Who, which is Mario again. We play the Wii and Mario quite a lot, so I thought this was ideal, or my husband thought this was ideal, and got it from a charity shop. And basically I was really surprised that my son, even though being 4 years old, really caught on nicely with Guess Who. So I definitely do think that it's, what age limit does it say here? It doesn't actually say an age from what I can see. 3+. Okay, so you can definitely have a go at 3 onwards as well. So really fun. We really enjoy it. And then last but not least, so that's the other thing, I've got some more board games in the shed that I can't even remember what they are. I think they're more adulty ones. But yeah, basically last but not least, I'll mention basically the Junior Monopoly. Monopoly is such a classic, and Junior one, it just gets them involved. Like the money is a lot more simpler. You go with ones rather than, you know, 20s, 30s, etc. what you've got, 50s. So yeah, basically a really good one for the kids to get involved with Monopoly. And again, you can make it as easy or as hard. So that's the board games done. Let me go upstairs and show you a few other bits. I totally and utterly didn't mean for this to be like a, here's all the toys and stuff that I've got. However, I'm hoping that it gives you some ideas for Christmas if you're still looking for them. And here's another idea for organisation. Basically, this is an IKEA trolley. I think this is the bigger version because they've got a smaller version as well. And this is a multi-purpose one. I used to use this for beauty stuff in the bathroom. I think I used it when my son was like a baby, full of like nappies and things that he needed, you know, when they're tiny and newborns. But now they're all toys. So basically we've got like, I used to have this in sections, like have like balls and things at the top, you know, then musical things. And basically cars. We are big fans of cars as well. This one's an actual car eater, you know, like a shark that eats cars. But actually it's also a really good one just to put stuff away. It doesn't really matter which one is which, you know. But I do find this a really good organisation item because it's actually on wheels. So you can wheel it anywhere. This trolley is actually usually downstairs, but now that it's Christmas, my husband asked whether we can move this anywhere else, and I was like, but yeah, like he can have it in his room because look, you could just move it around and it's so easy. Lightweight, white goes with everything in his room as well. So basically it's just such a perfect organisation piece. And again, it wasn't that expensive, probably just as much as the storage or the basket that I showed you earlier, so probably around the £30 mark. But I'm sure I'll link these things down below for you guys, so make sure to check it out. Now whilst we're here, if you have a car enthusiast, then this is a really good idea. So at the moment our cars are downstairs, but this has individual sections for cars to be put into. I wonder if I can find a car. No, this one's too big. But basically you can just shove them in, close it, and then you can use it, like move it around like a briefcase. It's a really great organisation piece, and you know where the cars are all the time, which is fab. Something that I've shared with you in the past, let me move this climbing frame. So these baskets are actually from Etsy, and we would put just random things in here just to basically keep them off the ground. Again, dog and also organisation and making sure that things are tidy, or go into a good habit of tidiness. So basically some baskets, always a good idea. You can also have, you know, hanging baskets that are like mesh, which are a really good idea for like stuffed toys. I've seen that on the internet, how other parents have done it if they've got too many stuffed toys and stuff. So do excuse the wiring. I'm just making sure that you guys can see me when I am vlogging. So essentially it will be like a mesh bag that you can put in the corner and put all of those toys together. By the way, look what my wretched dog did to our poor Audley end. Our gingerbread man from last year. Never mind. Let's not forget that furniture itself can be a storage item, and basically this bed, unfortunately the company that has made this bunk bed had closed down because it wasn't having enough sales, and I think it was like a boutique basically, so a small company. But yeah, basically these come with drawers in every single staircase, and basically just more drawers, and I'd very much recommend it. It's definitely a lifesaver. We've put so many clothes here, we don't even use the wardrobe. That's like a storage at the moment. So yeah, very much recommend furniture pieces that are really good in terms of space. And then this thing is, it's a little bit wonk because of my poor hanging skills. But this is so versatile. Again, I used to put like newborn little socks in here and outfits, but now it's like full of toys and games and muslins. We even hide slippers here from our dog, who loves to steal shoes. But yeah, so basically a really good idea. I'm not doing it justice here with the wonk, but I hope you get the idea, the fact that you've got a pouch and so many pouches that you can put stuff into, which is great for toys as well. Last but not least, let's have a look at like book storage ideas. Firstly, I've got all the Christmas books out. I bought this one recently from our charity shop, Festive Run, basically. It's a pop-up Christmas carol book, which I am so chuffed with. I absolutely love it. And we've got other ones, so we don't actually read this one just yet. I think it's a bit too old. But we've got like Santa's Busy Night, you know, it was the night before Christmas. We've even got Goofy's, you know, A White Christmas, some Russian ones too. So this is the most recent one, so Aiden and the Santa Express, with him personalised over here as a little boy with blonde and blue-eyed. So yeah, basically love those. But if you are in need of some book storage ideas, I absolutely love this sling. From when he was an absolute baby, we've put all the books here. I've rotated them in terms of age. I've got I used to have a Russian like shelf here. I don't know whether it's all Russian at the moment because he likes to move things around. But yeah, basically shelves of different like types and different preferences. I've got some stuffed toys here that don't look great. But yeah, basically usually they would look something like this, where we showcase the toys as well as the books, so you can be as creative as you need to be. This is Cheburashka, which is very much a Russian toy. So yeah, basically a sling is a really lovely idea. I encouraged my friend to, basically she came over and she saw it and she was like, what a good idea, you can actually see what books you have rather than having like just a pile, you know, within a basket or something. So hopefully this gives you an idea as well. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed basically decluttering. I enjoyed decluttering in general. It really makes me feel better. Not only the environment and the tidiness afterwards, but also like the actual cathartic nature of like putting things away that I don't currently need or haven't used for years and months and things. So yeah, basically love that. And also I hope that you find all the toy organization ideas really helpful, especially as Christmas is coming up and you'll probably need it, especially if you've got kids. So I hope that that gives plenty of ideas and food for thought. And I'd love to know what else you guys would recommend. What's like your #1 toy organization tip or idea or item? Make sure to comment that down below. I'd very much appreciate it. But essentially I'll probably see you guys tomorrow in the next Vlogmas. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys then. Bye.